Hi, my name is Jessica and welcome to my channel, Our Young One. The purpose of this channel is to document our trying to conceive journey all the way through conceiving and giving birth to our rainbow baby. We did have a missed miscarriage in the end of 2015 and we're finally ready to get back in the game of trying to conceive. So this is cycle 1 of our trying to conceive journey this time around, and I just wanted something to look back on so that when I do conceive I have basically a reference point of things I've tried and just our entire journey through this. It would be nice to have something to look back on. I wanted to do this with our first pregnancy but never happened, so here I am. This is cycle 1 trying. And yeah, I just wanted to do a quick update. So today for me is cycle day 7, and I just wanted to go over what we're doing and the different supplements I'm taking, and just give you an update on what week 1 of cycle 1 has been to this point. So as far as medications, I am diabetic, so I do take a fast-acting insulin. I also take a long-acting insulin before bed at night. I kind of fell off track with my medication, so I'm just getting back into the swing of things, actually starting today. Oops. So insulin. I do take metformin for my diabetes as well. I take a prenatal every day. I just take the Target brand. I take B12, and I recently started taking, and I'm not sure if I'm saying this correctly, but it's called myoinositol. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And red raspberry leaf tea capsules. So both of those things, if you don't know what they are, I'll do another video update on them later if that's something that anybody wants to see, but that's what I'm taking. We are not using any other conception aids. I did start doing ovulation prediction tests last night, and like I said, I'm on day 7 today, so that was for day 6, and naturally it was negative. So we'll keep going through that. I'm not doing basal body temperature this cycle, and yeah, we're just trying to conceive naturally. I am starting to eat a healthy diet and hoping that cutting out grains and refined sugars is going to help my fertility, because I do have PCOS, so those things are not the best things to eat when you have PCOS. As well as soy, I am cutting out soy and dairy. We tried Whole30, and I feel like Whole30 was helping my body. We tried in January and didn't make it through the whole Whole30. We actually only lasted 9 days, but that's where we are. So one thing I did want to mention is I have been researching cycles and periods for a while now, and something that came to my knowledge this cycle that was a little bit different was my cycle this cycle was very, very red. So I looked on the internet, and turns out I think I've been having poor cycles this entire time. Most of the time my periods are very thick, and I get a lot of clots that are about the size of a quarter, sometimes a little bigger. And what I was reading was that when you have a cycle that is thicker, darker blood, and bigger clots, that a lot of times it means that you have too little progesterone. So this cycle, my cycle was cranberry colored basically, which is what they say is normal, and it wasn't very thick. So I'm taking that as this is the healthiest cycle I've had in a very long time. I don't remember the last time my cycle was not that darker, thicker blood. So that's kind of exciting. So the app I use is Ovia app, or Ovia, I'm not sure how to say it, but basically, I'm not sure if you can see, but this is the main screen, or the main page on the app. And as you can tell, it says I'm cycle day 1 or cycle day 7, and my fertility score is a 1. So it's saying that I have 8 days until my fertile window and 25 days until I can take a pregnancy test. My cycles are generally 32 days in length. Sometimes I will have a slightly longer or a slightly shorter cycle, but generally, and for the last few cycles, it's been right on that 32-day mark. So for this cycle, my cycle day 1 was February 16th. Not sure if you can see that or read it, but February 16th, I experienced a light flow. I was motivated. I had what seemed like egg white fertile discharge mixed in with my blood, which is apparently when you shed your uterine lining. That's what the uterine lining looks like, to my knowledge. So that's pretty normal for me. My first day or two is usually that. I was experiencing cramps, back aches, nipple soreness, headaches, tender breasts. We did not have sex. I did not take an ovulation or a pregnancy test. So cycle day 2, I experienced medium flow with cramps, fatigue, tender breasts, insomnia, backaches, nausea, and a stomach ache. And I experienced more of that uterine lining shed. Cycle day 3, which was Sunday the 18th, I had a normal period. I was motivated, had cramps, neck aches, cold and flu symptoms, fatigue, headaches, backaches, and tight muscles. So that's pretty normal for me. And then on cycle day 4, I had a really light cycle. I had cold and flu symptoms, fatigue and exhaustion, and an appetite increase. On cycle day 5, I had brown spotting, which is normal when I reach the end of my cycle. Cycle day 6, which was yesterday, I had headaches, not morning sickness, but nausea, and neck aches. We did not have sex. I did not take a pregnancy test. I did take an ovulation test, and the result was low, and I actually took a picture of that, which I can show you. Let me get to it. And it's a really bad picture, kind of hard to see, but if you're interested, this is what my test looked like. And as you can see, there are 2 lines, but for an ovulation test to be positive, your test line has to be as dark, if not darker, than your control line. So far, that's this cycle. We've not yet started trying, but that's gonna start soon. Overall, I'm feeling really good about this cycle, which is why we decided to start now. If I do get pregnant this cycle, our child will be born in November, towards the end of November. So that's really exciting to know that there's still a possibility of having a baby in 2018. So we'll see what happens, but I'm feeling really motivated and really excited, and I will update you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you want notifications of when I put up a new video, go ahead and hit the little, the icon down below. So thank you for watching. Bye.